After a much improved second half, you must feel disappointed not to leave here with something.
Yeah, I'm really, the goals are really poor. And that little switch off of concentration, that second goal in particular, the first goal is a bad mistake. It's a bad mistake and not something that we really practiced that one. But I thought I'm really quite frustrated for the players, because I thought second half was a better team by a mile. I come away with a bit of a mixed emotions in that I think we're really close to a really good team. And I think when the ball falls for you when you're top, and it doesn't when you're mid-table. And I think we're on the cusp of something really, really good and exciting. But where we've got to learn, and this is definitely an experience thing, and a mentality, definitely a mentality, is a point away from home's a good point. I don't think we were settling for the point on 80 minutes because we wanted to win it. It was a shame because just before the second goal, I wanted to make that kind of critical change, that kind of impact change with that goal. And then the goal obviously means that we fast forward too quickly as well. But I thought it was a really good performance second half. I thought we were much the better side. We are a good side, and we're getting better. We're doing better. But the goals that we conceded tonight and Saturday are really sloppy, sloppy.
Does it highlight the sort of fine margins and the small steps you need to make to improve to kind of get into?
Just bad play. You can always pinpoint it. It's not a difficult thing. You can always pinpoint it. But we're dealing with all ages, right? So even the senior players are human beings, make mistakes, and the young ones who make different decisions, and we kind of lean towards inexperience. But it's still bad play when you kind of knock on the door. The outcome is it's bad play. I thought Bill and Max defended brilliantly tonight. Such an improvement. It showed good character. I thought their determination in the box aerially so much better. The shape of the back four was better. And if we carry on with that platform, and we take a couple of the chances that we made second half, which we made a plenty. At the moment with Skendi first half, Reedy back post as well. I think there's some real positivity to it.
On a slightly more negative note as well, Matt Worthington limped off in the second half. Is there any sort of diagnosis to him?
No, he's in quite a lot of pain, Matt, and it was a proper tackle. It was a proper tackle by a very determined young man who's developed that side of his game. It showed a real determination and passion. And listen, it's football, so sometimes you get knocks and you get hurt from big tackles like that. But I thought it was an excellent. Tackle, and unfortunately for Matt, but we won't know that those things take they take 2 or 3 days to kind of work out, swelling, recovery, scanning, results, things like that. So, but obviously it's obvious it's quite a sore one for him. But I thought again the team played very, very well. I thought Matt played very well. I thought his effort and enthusiasm was synonymous with our application. It was nice to be able to just get Josh on the bench really after Saturday, which was credit to him and his character. He'd have done him the world of good. That little breather on his hip flexor that was very sore Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
After 3 games on the road, you must be relieved to be going back to Huish Park on Saturday now.
I hate the coach. Honestly, it feels like we live on it, but it's that's the way the games fell, with all the postponements and things like that. And like I said, it's a bittersweet one because we're very close to having a very good side, and but we've got to kind of rewind some of these or eradicate. Sorry, is a better word. Eradicate some of these simple errors that we're making, but. We had it last year. We had it when we was in the top 2 or 3 where balls would just drop and they fall. It always does, and you need that little bit of fortune at times. And that escaped us tonight. But if we're going to give away 2s, 3s every time we go away from home or every time we play them, we leave ourselves a lot of work to do.
Thanks, Gaffer.